Good morning one more time. Okay, I'm back with one more treat bag, and I just wanted to show you a different way to do it without the shaker element. And this is another just really nice way to beef up a thank you that you want to give to somebody that has been super special for you. So here's my sample that I worked on last night, and I used some of that really awesome poppy twine, which you can find in our clearance section right now. It's less than $2, so seriously, stock up on the twine if you love it. So this is some paper bags that I had gotten at the Dollar Tree a long time ago to make awards for my Cub Scouts in selling popcorn. But it never came to fruition, so we're going to use it here today, and I'm just going to show you really quick how cute this can turn out. So you're going to take your bag and you're going to start by folding it in half. So if you just watched my last video, this will be a little repetitive, but important to go over. And you just want to varnish it with your bone folder. Then you're going to take your flap and you're going to come up wherever you feel like it looks good for you. This is about 1.5 inches right here, and you're going to varnish that down. Now I already have my pieces pre-cut, and I selected papers from the Celebrate Mix In collection, which is just, I'll go over those really quick. They're just like not trying to make anybody seasick here. They're just 6 double-sided sheets that are designed to fit in with any of our paper collections. So today I'm finishing up this set right here. And so I have lots of paper left to play. The measurements are going to be based on how you fold your bag. So I have a 5 by like 4.5, 4.75 base here. And then this piece is 5, and it's going to come all the way down here like this, just to kind of help cover up some of that wording. But I have a cute little popcorn bag to slide in here later that I thought, you know, it'll kind of tie in this little piece. So let's get started by adhering down our pieces to our bag now that we have it folded. We've got our little rivet going on here. And for the front of it, I've kind of gone back to our Cricut collection and opened up my artistry, and I found some labels or tags in there that kind of made me think popcorn, like bam or boom. And so I kind of cut those out, I did actually cut them out, and those are what we'll be using today. So if you don't have that cartridge, I definitely recommend getting it. It's got a lot of just images on there that really can enhance whatever project you might be working on. And I also still have the art booking one, which is the one that I used the other day for my crazy resolution layout. Okay, so again, I'm going to put this one down just because my particular bag has writing on it, and I kind of just want to deceive the eye from the writing, but I still want to capture that little red border. And then I'm just going to kind of varnish this down so it's nice. And then here again. Then I'm going to come in with my last piece. And there's a little ruggedness on this bag that maybe I didn't really notice on the pink one that I did earlier, but I think it's cute. So I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to make sure that border shows on all sides if possible. So just add some of this in. Of course, you can add as much or as little adhesive as you want, where you feel it's going to be secure. Right down there in the center. Super cute. Okay, so now we're going to close our bag up, and I'm just going to put adhesive along the edge, and I'm going to go as close as I possibly can to the edge because I want to leave enough room for my popcorn bag or whatever treat I decide to put in there, and I don't want to close the top up. So I'm just going to make sure it follows the fold lines that I've created already. And just go back over that and just really, you know, make sure it sticks good. Now I'm going to grab in some of my poppy twine. Again, this is on the clearance. If you are not checking out our clearance section, you are truly missing out. I'm just gonna, I love playing with this and wrapping it. I like the wrap effect. So that's all I'm really doing here. And then for this, I think I'm gonna pull out my glue dots. So I want to leave one end kind of up to the front because I want to do a tie and I want to fray it a little bit. So I'm going to do pull this here, and then I'm just going to wrap it around. This is going to help secure in my pieces. Let's see. Do I want, well, that didn't work right. I'm doing this. Okay, let's do it this way. There we go. That's what I was going for. Perfect. And then I can just tie this in here in a little knot. And now I can fray it. I love the frayed look that twine gives you. And it's loose enough that I can play with the strings so that I can, you know, give a little feature to it. Boom. Now that's in tight, and now I can play with the placement of these. Oops. Now we can stamp and add our sentiment. Now, the sentiments that I'm using are our January stamp of the month. It's all of these little cute sentiments. It's called Card Creations. Not Card Creations, Card Captions. So it's got congratulations, happy anniversary, endless possibilities with the stamp set. So I've got my poppy twine down. Here is my Cricut cut from my artistry collection. So right here that is. Put this off to the side, and I'm going to grab my pad, and I'm going to do thank you, and I'm going to do it in pomegranate. I know it sounds funny, like I'm mixing all of these different colors. I've got poppy twine in this red bag, but trust me, once the pomegranate is on top of this beautiful linen paper, it kind of blends in and everything ends up matching, coordinating well. So like I've always said, I always go straight down, straight up, and I always put my fingers in the grooves on here. You can do it this way, you can do it whatever you feel comfortable with. And straight down, straight up will help you give a really nice solid image, even in the center. So it looks really nice when you go there. Okay. And then I want to kind of jazz this up a little bit, and they have these 3 little dots. Not 3. Yep, I can count. Okay, 6. We have 6 little dots on here. And so I'm just going to accent the top and the bottom of my sentiment. And if you can see, I kind of curved the stamp just ever so slightly. So it goes down like that, and we can give it just a little bit of character. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to use my dual action glue pen just to kind of add some adhesive on here that maybe wouldn't go over so well with my Tombow, just because it's a small space. I've had that guy for a really, really long time. And we're just going to line this up. And the nice thing about the glue pen is you have some time to sort of play with it, whereas if when you're using your dry adhesive, you don't get a whole lot of play time before it starts to dry, you know, because it's instant. Okay, so here's my thank you. So I think we are going to use the inside of our shaker card to utilize all of these extra foam dots. And seriously, this is the biggest bonus ever. I just ordered these shaker elements kits, and I only ordered one because I wasn't really sure how much I was gonna love this. I didn't get on the bandwagon in December, and I am kind of kicking myself for not doing that because I love it. This kit makes making shaker cards 100 times easier and faster, and it's just great. So now it's on my order, and I have I think 4 of them in my cart right now because I need all of them. Oh my gosh. Just if you have ever made a shaker card before, especially a circular shaker card, and you take your foam tape and you cut it into a long strip and then take the pieces off, and then you can mold it around. It's a little bit of tedious. Oops, I'm going over the ones I already did. It's a little tedious. So this is nice because it takes out all of that, because that circle comes right on here, and you just peel it off, and you got a circle, and boom, you just stick it down, and you're ready to roll. Okay, so I was going to try and do some fraying on that because I really like how that looks, but I don't think it's going to look right because I'm not using the same sort of thing. So I'm just going to get that down, and I think we'll put this right in here like this. Very cool, very cute. Nice, thank you. Now I can fit my popcorn bag or whatever little treat I want to put in here for my thank you. I could throw a little tag in on the side, but I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to bring in some of those loose sequins, and I'm going to use some of my glue dots to adhere them down. So I'm just going to grab one out of the bag, come over to my glue dot here, pick all that up together. I can just throw the, oh, that's so cute. What else do we got in here? Oh my gosh. Do you see all these little cute sequins? They have stars that are clear, and then they have clear ones. I have a container to put these in. I just haven't gotten that far, so you can take it out of the bag. But the bag is nice too. You know, it has a nice zipper seal on it. You wouldn't have to do that. Oh, I got a clear one on there. Ha. Thank you, Static Cling. Right? You are making my project so much easier. Okay. And I think last one, and this will be great because I don't want to take away too much from the gift that I'm putting in here, but just sort of accent it. Perfect. Look at that. He's just hanging on for dear life. Great. Now both of these are ready for my thank you gifts, and I can use this for anything. So just to recap, I've used the January card captions sentiments, and this is great for any occasion. I mean, you could definitely do this as put a little bag of Kleenex in here and use the get well soon sentiment. So many different ideas that you could use with these bags. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for joining in. And if you are up and at 'em around 9 o'clock Eastern time tonight, I am going to go through our new catalog walkthrough. Have a great day, you guys.